outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living. We outside, outdoor living. It's a vibe. Outdoor living, it's a real night. Outdoor living, it's nice. Outdoor living, we outside now. Outdoor living, catch a vibe. Outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living. How we living? Outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living. How we living? Outdoor living. Living outdoors, yeah, we living outside. You can see it clearly when I'm on the skimboard slide out. Then I'm on a wave, playing outside. Do it every day. 4 wheels now, pushing on the street. Skirt, 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 when I'm passing with it. Next I transition to 2 wheels. Biking on a mountain and I'm showing up the skills. When I hop on the highway, time for something faster. My way is a little mini tractor. Whoops, I meant my little squeal. Talking about my little pair of wheels. It reddened my skills, make it roll hotter. Even though it's 125 and it's shorter, you best believe I make it roll much longer. Yes, you see me when I pass with the Honda. Oh yeah, and when I need a little switch up, go down by the beach and I rent a little skipper. Little tiny boat that I sail across the bay. Sometimes a Hobie and sometimes a Ray. A laser beam that I sail across the water. Laser beams I should cross the waves. Shorty just whining her waist. Know that her ways are really in place to put me on pace with something softer. She said she can't take the sun when it's hotter. Medi on it, take her down to the water. The waterfall surely will cool her temperature. Inquisitive, such a curious creature. Take a step back to admire her features. Baby, relax, drop your hair, move your slippers. No need to fear, there's no one else here with us. Then when we done, we can jump in the Jeep. You look so tired, baby, get some sleep. I know we'll still be outside in your dreams, cause that's the way that we prefer things. Outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living. How we living, outdoor living. Living outside's like living in a dream. Everything nice and bright and it green. Meddling with the birds, the sun and the trees. Spend a lot of time in Caribbean seas. Take a little moment, soak up the breeze. Take out the clothes, feel it in between the knees. Take a deep breath, let your spirit fly free. We can explore, we can do ATV. How can you sit home and watch TV when outside we have all this beauty and we get to indulge it all for free? Every time I think about it, it's surreal. Climb a little mountain to enjoy a meal, or bubble in a hot spring whenever I feel the Twin Peak Pitons majestic scene. You must feel glad when the energy's so clean. Outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living, outdoor living. How we living, outdoor 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 living. How we living, outdoor living, outdoor living. Outdoor living, outdoor living, we outside. Outdoor living,
I see on the
outdoor living, it's a real night. Outdoor living, it's nice. Outdoor living, we outside now. Outdoor living, outdoor living.